Ileitis causes two very different clinical pictures. The chronic clinical presentation is the most common one, and it can appear at any moment. It mainly appears in the nurseries and the fattening quarters. The clinical picture is sometimes accompanied by a somehow striking diarrhea that is thick and that is not seen on occasions. Sometimes the only thing we can see is a drop in production parameters. This clinical presentation is accompanied by a set of lesions. The most typical one is the digestive mucosa proliferation. No necropsy is performed, and there is no mortality. The diagnosis has to be made at the laboratory. The other clinical presentation is the acute presentation. It usually appears by the end of the fattening period in gilts and sometimes in gilts on high health status farms. It causes a very high mortality of up to 70% and a clinical picture with hemorrhagic diarrhea or sometimes blackish feces that remind us of tar. In this acute presentation, the clinical diagnosis is very easy. The animals show a massive hemorrhage in the ileum. Up to now, until vaccines appeared, prophylaxis was based on the usual measures and the use of antibiotics to prevent the disease. The use of antibiotics is problematic because somehow the moment when the disease spreads more depends on each farm, and it is then when antibiotics should be used. On the other hand, the use of antibiotics can alter the animal's physiology. Since the appearance of the vaccines, the prophylaxis is mainly based on their use, without forgetting the aforementioned measures: cleaning, disinfection, production break, etc.